Stop cluttering your countertop with a separate microwave, air fryer, and toaster. Today, we're testing the top 7 best air fryer microwave combos and smart ovens to see which one actually earns its spot in your kitchen. 7. Midea MET26C3AST. Visually, this unit is a stunner. The French door design is undeniably elegant. Pulling one handle opens both doors simultaneously, which feels very professional and convenient when you have a tray of food in your other hand. It definitely brings a modern aesthetic to the kitchen counter. With a 26.4 quart capacity, it is spacious enough to handle a 12-inch pizza or a decent-sized batch of wings, making it a viable option for families who need to cook more than just single servings. In terms of features, Midea has packed this unit with 10 cooking presets, including air fry, roast, bake, broil, and even a dehydrate function. The 360-degree air cyclone technology does a decent job of circulating heat. When you use it for simple tasks, like toasting bread or heating up frozen snacks, it performs adequately. The interface is digital but straightforward, allowing you to adjust time and temperature without needing a manual every time. It aims to be a jack of all trades, and on paper, it looks like the perfect solution for clearing up counter space. However, after spending some time with it, the cracks in the armor start to show. While the French doors look cool, they can be a bit finicky. If you don't close them with a specific amount of force, they sometimes leave a tiny gap, which lets heat escape and messes with the cooking consistency. I noticed that during longer cook times, like roasting a chicken, the unit struggled to maintain a rock-solid temperature, likely due to this seal issue. 6. MFVV KOC AFO O2D. This unit positions itself as a heavy hitter in terms of versatility, boasting a 24-quart capacity and a dedicated rotisserie function, which is a feature many home cooks covet. The idea of roasting your own chicken on a spit at home is incredibly appealing, and to its credit, when the rotisserie works, it produces a bird with crispy skin and juicy meat that rivals what you'd get at a grocery store deli. It also features a dual-zone heating structure that claims to offer more control over your cooking environment. The digital interface is touch-based and relatively modern, offering a sleek look when the unit is powered off. It comes with a variety of accessories, including a fetch tool for the rotisserie and a fry basket, which adds to the value proposition. For someone on a budget, looking to experiment with different cooking styles beyond just microwaving and toasting, the feature set here is undeniably attractive. The 1800 watts of power means it heats up reasonably fast, cutting down on preheat times compared to a conventional wall oven. However, the MFVV brand name might give you pause, and rightfully so. In testing, the build quality felt noticeably cheaper than the more established brands on this list. The door hinge feels light and slightly wobbly, and the stainless steel finish attracts fingerprints like a magnet. It gives off the vibe of a generic white label product rather than a carefully engineered appliance. 5. Nuwave Bravo Pro. This is where we start entering the territory of smart ovens. The Nuwave Bravo Pro distinguishes itself with its integrated digital temperature probe, a feature that completely changes the game for cooking proteins. Instead of guessing when your steak or chicken is done, you simply insert the probe, set your desired internal temperature, and let the oven do the rest. It automatically shuts off when the food is perfect. In my testing, this feature worked flawlessly, delivering medium-rare steaks that were consistent edge to edge. The customization on this unit is fantastic. It allows you to adjust the power levels of the top and bottom heating elements independently. This is a feature usually reserved for professional deck ovens. For example, if you are making a pizza, you can crank up the bottom heat to get a crispy crust while keeping the top heat moderate to melt the cheese without burning the toppings. It gives you a level of control that standard air fryers simply cannot match. The 100+ presets might seem overwhelming, but they are actually quite handy for quick meals. Another massive pro is the temperature range. It can go as low as 50 degrees Fahrenheit for dehydrating and as high as 500 degrees for broiling and searing. This versatility means you can make beef jerky one day and blistered shishito peppers the next. The build quality feels solid and substantial. The rack slides in and out smoothly, and the door has a reassuring weight to it. It feels like a piece of equipment designed to last. 4. GE GC-ST10A1WSS. This is a crucial entry on our list because it is the only true microwave combo here. If you absolutely cannot live without the ability to zap a cup of coffee in 60 seconds or defrost a block of meat in minutes, this is the unit for you. It combines a 1050-watt microwave with a convection oven and air fryer mode. The compact 1.0 cubic foot footprint is perfect to smaller kitchens, dorms, or apartments where space is at a premium. The standout feature here is obviously the hybrid functionality. You can microwave a potato to cook the inside quickly and then switch to air fry mode to crisp up the skin, all in the same machine. This combi cook capability cuts cooking times drastically. I tested it with a frozen lasagna, and the combination of microwave energy and convection heat cooked it through in half the time of a standard oven, while still giving me that bubbly, brown cheese topping that a regular microwave destroys. As a microwave, it performs beautifully. It's quiet, powerful, and has all the sensor cooking options you'd expect from a brand like GE. The air fry performance is surprisingly decent for a multi-unit. It uses a special crisping pan, usually included or available, to help reflect heat. Wings came out reasonably crispy, certainly better than a standard oven, though perhaps not quite as dehydrated crisp as a standalone basket fryer. But the trade-off for having one machine that does it all is well worth it for many. 3. Typhur CV03 Sink Oven. Honestly, this thing feels like it fell out of a time machine from the future. The design is breathtaking, sleek, modern, and minimal, looking more like a high-end gadget than a kitchen appliance. The sink in the name refers to its standout feature, a completely wireless temperature probe that syncs with the oven and your smartphone. Unlike the Nuwave, there are no wires to get tangled in the door. You stick the probe in your roast, put it in the oven, and walk away. The technology here is incredible. The Typhur app is arguably the best in the business. It doesn't just ring an alarm. It gives you real-time graphs of your food's internal temperature and the ambient oven temperature. I tested this with a prime rib, and the app told me exactly when to pull the meat to account for carryover cooking. The result was restaurant-quality perfection. The user interface on the device itself is a gorgeous, high-resolution screen that makes navigating presets a joy. Performance-wise, the Typhur is a beast. It uses a powerful convection fan that is whisper-quiet compared to the MFVV. The air frying basket is large and designed for maximum airflow, resulting in some of the crispiest Brussels sprouts and fries I've ever made. The heat distribution is phenomenal. I didn't have to rotate the tray once. It also has a unique dehydrate mode that works exceptionally well due to the precise low-temp control. 2. Nuwave Bravo XL Pro. If the Bravo Pro was good, the XL Pro is spectacular. This unit answers the biggest complaint people have with countertop ovens: size. With a massive 30-quart capacity, this is a true family-sized appliance. You can fit 2 racks of food simultaneously, roasting a chicken on the bottom while air-frying veggies on the top. The ultra-fast convection system in the XL Pro is noticeably more powerful. It utilizes a multi-layer heating system that ensures even cooking across all racks, which is a rare feat. During my tests, I loaded both racks with appetizers for a party, and everything came out hot and crispy at the same time. The recovery time, how fast it gets back to temp after you open the door, is lightning fast. It retains the smart probe feature of the smaller model, but improves the interface. The digital display is larger and easier to read, and the presets are more refined. It includes settings for things like frozen pizza, bagel, and roast, which are calibrated perfectly. The air fry mode on this machine is aggressive. It blasts food with hot air, mimicking deep frying better than almost anything else on this list. Durability is another strong suit. The stainless steel body is thick and insulated, keeping the exterior cooler than the Midea or MFVV. The accessories, including the heavy-duty racks and enamel baking pan, feel commercial grade. It handles heavy usage without breaking a sweat. 1. Chef IQ CQ50 AM. This appliance is the perfect marriage of hardware and software, creating an experience that makes anyone a better cook. It's not just an oven, it's a connected kitchen assistant. The integration with the Chef IQ app is seamless, offering hundreds of guided video recipes that automatically send cooking times and temps to the oven. The standout feature that pushes this to the top is the Smart Cook system. When you select a recipe, say salmon fillets, the oven tells you exactly which rack position to use. It even lights up the correct level on the door, preheats automatically, and then guides you through every step. I tried their roasted chicken recipe, and the oven automatically switched from a high-heat sear to a lower temp roast to ensure crispy skin and moist meat without me touching a button. The dual cook function is brilliant. You can program it to air fry for 10 minutes and then automatically switch to keep warm or broil. This level of automation means you don't have to babysit your food. The capacity is excellent, fitting a 5-pound chicken easily, yet the footprint is surprisingly compact for what it offers. The aesthetic is sleek black stainless steel that resists fingerprints and looks incredible. In terms of raw performance, it is unmatched. The heating elements are precise, holding temperature within a degree of the setting. Outro. So there you have it, the top 7 air fryer microwave combos and smart ovens to upgrade your kitchen.